I ain't even get mad when you switch teams ballin'.
There he goes. Give us something good tonight.
They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win. All right, baby. Let's get down.
Entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff. Don't miss these special deals while they're still around. Trailblazers tickets are always a great idea. And don't forget about our bubble giveaway.
Good Friday night to you, sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Gilgeous Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Williams is out there with Williams, and it's Hartenstein in at the center position. And for Portland, the wings, Sharp and Avdia. Then it's Anthony Simons. Then there's Ayton. And it's Kamare in at the four-man position. And you think about the future of this great league, certainly, Greg, some terrific young talent on display here tonight.
Yeah, and Kevin, who's got next? I mean, some gifted players here answering in the affirmative.
He's checked in for Dort.
Number 0, MP.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Simons kicks to Avdia. Clark against Sharp. Outside, Simons. Pass to Ayton. 6 to shoot. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
MP passes to Williams. Rebounded by Kamare.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Outside, Simon. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's the teardrop. And MP with the layup.
MP clearly put a lot of time into that floater. Boy, that one was pretty.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the wide open shot from Avdia drains the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Inside. Clark kicks to Williams. Kicks it out to MP. No good with the triple. Portland trailing here. Simons up top. Gilgeous Alexander cover. Simons the pass to Avdia. Ayton sets the pick for Avdia. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Back to MP. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. Clark for 3. Another miss by MP.
Not quite enough defense That time around, just lucky he was off.
And finished off by Avdia.
Oh, Denny Avdia can get up there, folks, when he wants to.
And Doris, as we watch Avdia, he's a real threat from the perimeter now.
Yeah, Kevin, he's really good at a lot of different things on a basketball floor. I think the consistency from range wasn't there early, and defenders would give him a cushion. That is no longer the case.
Sharp. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Williams passes to Clark. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Clark dishes to Williams. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. And here's MP for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the...
Simon's missing. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wire... frame is big-time strong.
Here's Sharp after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Williams. 9 points last game.
Yeah, I'll tell you, that's a tremendous lob, but MP making the alley-oop look all too easy.
Avdia against Williams. Lets a floater go, and Avdia with the lane. Avdia's got 7 points in the game. Oklahoma City trailing. Clark finds Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. Kicks it out to MP. And he drives in, and it's Clark with the finish.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
Outside, Avdia. Pass to Sharp. A 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Here's Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, Jalen Williams is a guy who a lot of people are excited about. He has the talent to be a multi-time All-Star and perhaps an even higher ceiling than that.
For the Thunder, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Anderson. Pass to Grant. Outside, Avdia. Two free throws coming up, and then they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on MP. Craig is a player. How long does the excitement of a new season last?
I'd say it starts to wear off right about now. You got to start bringing your own motivation to every game, and you need to provide your own energy.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Kamar is checked in, and we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Guys, thanks. The Thunder, last season's top seed in the West, but they didn't rest on their laurels. They traded for a lockdown defender in Alex Caruso and signed hard-charging big man Isaiah Hartenstein. With their improvements, this is a team set to continue its upward trajectory They have tons of draft capital moving forward and a ton of upside.
Big moves indeed. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Pass to Williams. Grant outside. Williams, a screen on Williams. Grant for 3. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, Grant is going to have to expand his range. And how about the confidence on that jumper?
MP finds Caruso. Clark, the pass to Wiggins. Over in the corner, Williams. Wiggins outside. Back to MP. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And it's Avdia off the drive. And finished off by Avdia.
Wow, Avdia quick to the cup. What a finish.
Caruso kicks to Williams. Clark, the pass to Wiggins. Back to Clark. Pass to Caruso. Wiggins dishes to MP. Henderson against Caruso. Clark for 3, and it's Portland with the rebound. Kamari's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Henderson passes to Avdia. Williams in the post. He's guarded by Williams. Portland had Greg. One of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Delano Banton's checked in for Avdia. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in. Down low, stolen by Grant. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Into the lane. Shot's good by Banton.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
MP finds Wiggins. They need this. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. There's a shot off. Danny Avdia. He's been the guy making things happen for the Trailblazers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And, boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
Rob Williams is out there with Klingon. Then there's Jeremy Grant. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's Kamari in at the 3, the small forward. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Williams sends a screen for MP. To the middle. And Williams with the stuff.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Williams, a screen on Gilgeous Alexander. Henderson, no good. And Gilgeous Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Grant for 3. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3.
For success.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And, Greg, you talk about toughness. The Grant. Henderson with the screen for Grant. Connects from three-point range. And it's a three-point Trailblazer lead.
And we've seen several 2023. Took him a little time to get his sea legs, but his talent is undeniable.
Grant gets a wide-open look. And another three for Portland.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Klingon. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And Klingon uses his size well and just bullies his way through the
alley-oop flush by MP.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. For Portland, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Henderson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Grant the pass to Henderson to the inside. And it's Klingon with the jam.
You can't teach size, right? Klingon is already one of the bigger guys in this league, and you can see him adding another 10 or 15 pounds of muscle.
Pass to Clark. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists in the game. It's Henderson on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Poked away. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Henderson with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. Grant outside. Pass to Kamare. Over to the left wing. To the paint. Just 5 to shoot. Scores, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation, and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
Catching up on the changes in Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Aaron Wiggins. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Isaiah Hartenstein taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Portland leading by 5. Henderson passes to Simons. Henderson with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Simons missing.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Back to MP. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Dort wide open. Drills it from outside. Dort's got 5.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
MP against Henderson. Oh, Ayton in position. It's stolen by Hartenstein. By himself. MP attacking the open floor.
Love the energy that MP plays with. His young legs let him get to the open floor and finish it.
Ayton sets the pick for Simons. From outside, off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. The 3 from MP. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Pass to Walker. Hartenstein against Ayton. That's short off the rim.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Caruso, and that one clearly a foul, gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his...
Substitution on the court.
Sharp against Dort. Pass to Simons. The shot's good. Simons has got his third basket of the night.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
Sharp with it. Dort covering. Stolen by Dort. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And it's Williams with the jam.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Pass to Sharp. Outside, Avdia. There's the three. And it's Sharp missing. The Thunder leading by 6. Clark inside. Covered by Simons. MP right side. Shot clock at 5. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Simons from outside. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. MP finds Williams. Simons against MP. Here's Hartenstein. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Trailblazers trail by 8. Here's Avdia. Hits the three-point bomb. Avdia's got 14 points.
What a night for Denny Avdia. This guy has found something out there, and they just keep finding him.
And now Portland on the break. Taken away by Williams. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Here's Dort. Some solid defense from Ayton.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leading ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And it goes down 2 points. And it's 8 points for Williams.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Back to Simons.
That was worth the price of admission. And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. On the wing, MP. Williams sends a screen for MP. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Trailblazers trail by 3. Pass to Simons. From deep. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Williams. Beyond the arc. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. Outside, Simons. Now Ayton. He's guarded by Williams. And Ayton gets double teamed. Here's Kamara. Another shot. And it's Ayton missing. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Thunder. 3-point lead. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
You don't like to count on points from your reserves, but they had some hot hands coming off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not. Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
It's Dort on the wing, defended by Sharp. Dort misses. And for Portland, they're shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Sharp, the pass to Simons. This one for 3. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Simons has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And you got to get out on the head if you're the defense. Simons, too big a threat from deep.
Pass to Sharp. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Trailblazers haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
It could go. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. MP has been leading the charge for the Thunder. He's at the quarter-century mark. 25 points for him in this game as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. We come back right after this.
Welcome, everybody, and a good half underway in this one. The Thunder battling it out tonight.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsing on you.
Who needs 3-point?
All right, now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference standings.
And taking a look at Oklahoma City, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Now, here's Simon. Pass to Sharp for the lead. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, two-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Williams is out there with Williams. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's MP. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the one spot. Pass to Avdia. Now here's Sean. And here is Ayton. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. A kick out to Simon. Here's Kamara. No good from outside.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. Williams for 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Clark's got his 8th assist here tonight. Pass to Sharp. And here is Ayton. Outside, Avdia. To the middle, here's Sharp. And the layup's good off the glass. 17 points for Shaedon Sharp.
An exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
MP kicks to Williams. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. And a wide open look for MP. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Well, the ability to spread the floor is such a valuable skill in the league. And MP, yes, sir.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Simon. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. A baseline J. Up it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead has cut down to just 3 in the basket from Sharp.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Clark, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. MP against Sharp. Clark dishes to Williams. MP left side. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. That's good from Williams, the assist by Clark. MP's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Simons finds 8. And the foul called on Kenrich Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Gilgeous-Alexander against Simon. And each season, GA, it... seems like Anthony Simons is given more. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
Taking 2 shots.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
The ruling on the floor stands.
And how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the first one at the line is good.
And on the court, Simons is like a lightning bolt of energy. He hustles hard and just puts in the sweat to outwork the other team.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
To the inside. MP finds Williams. Now MP. Williams gets a screen from Clark. Williams' shot is off. Trailblazers trail by 4. Here's Aldia. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, Avdia plays with such good energy. That by itself sometimes can get you to the foul line.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
The Thunder leading by 3, and the Thunder pushing it up now. It's intercepted. Simons against Clark. And it's Simons missing. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams, a screen on Sharp. Clark into the lane. And yes, it's good. MP's got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, you can't allow MP to get into the lane. Even when you body up to him, he's still able to score it.
Simons on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Portland, no good that time either.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Simons surveying the D. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Simons has got 16.
You've got to keep track of Simons all over the floor. Give him an inch of space and he'll burn you.
And MP throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Simons. 16 points for him. Pass to Sharp. Over in the corner, Avdia. Here's Kamare. Sharp with it. Shot clock at 6. Lets it fly from 18. A nice shot by Simons. He's got 18.
You think about how Simons has built out his game. He generates a lot of offense.
MP kicks to Williams. Pass to Clark. On the wing, Williams. MP sets the screen for Williams. Back to Clark. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. And the Thunder lead by 6.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Sharp, the pass to Simons. Again, Simons missing.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Clark dishes to Williams. Ball's knocked loose. Clark finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Clark for 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Sharp. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Clark with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Clark for 3. And they'll get another chance.
And this is why you got to be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Sharp, the pass to Avdia. Down low. Pass to Sharp. Ayton sets the pick for Sharp. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Sharp's got 10 points here in the second half. Here's MP. Great focus, MP.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And here's Sharp. He's got 22. Pass to Ayton. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sharp.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Shaden Sharp. And Henderson subbed in for Anthony Simons. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. For the Thunder, Williams comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And Wiggins is subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Henderson passes to Grant. Williams with the block. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. And MP throws it down.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
Pass to Williams. Williams has a screen for Grant. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Floats it up for Wiggins. Stolen by Henderson. Here's Klingon. Back to Henderson. Kicks it out to Grant. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
This guy is a high percentage shooter from this particular area because he can elevate off the floor. It's nice and efficient.
MP against Henderson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Donovan Klingon. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now. Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Wiggins banked in off the glass. Wiggins has got the lead up to 9 now for Oklahoma City.
Smart pass by MP. Great to see a young player making the right decisions with the ball.
Grant for three. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Caruso kicks to Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. Wiggins gets the screen from Clark. MP gets it to drop right over the defense.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Klingon. Back to Henderson. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Trailblazers. On Saturday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Monday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for that game against San Antonio, that one's going to be game number 9 of the year for them. Really starting to get towards the meat of things by then.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Rupert's checked in. Williams can't get it to go. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. And Williams slams it in.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Clark finds Caruso. Outside Williams. Now, here's MP. He's guarded closely from past the arc. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Klingon's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Inside. Out to Henderson. And it's Grant in the corner. Williams a screen. Williams against Grant. The shot missing. Williams with the defensive effort. Here's MP. Off with the layup. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Thunder lead by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Klingon, Matisse Thybulle out there with Scoot Henderson. Then it's Williams. And it's Grant in at the 3-set. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
The Thunder leading by 3. MP outside. Now Caruso. And here's MP for 3. Rebound by Williams.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Here's Grant. That will fall for his 7th bucket, 7 for 15 in this game.
Well, Grant has put in a ton of work in the mid-range, and you can see the results right there.
And MP throws it down.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Pass to Klingon. Grant outside. To the paint. And it's Klingon with the jam.
I tell you, not only does Klingon set sturdy screens, he knows how to make himself available for the pass.
No good from Clark. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Henderson dishes to Grant. Here's the screen. Hit the floater. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Wiggins finds Clark. Back to Wiggins. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. MP passes to Wiggins. And it's off from three-point range. Portland trailing here. Back to Grant. Pass to Klingon. Shoots over Caruso. And there's Klingon. That's good on the assist by Grant. Grant's got his 4th assist in this one. In the corner, it's MP. Bible with the ball. Guarded now by Clark. Here's Henderson. Count it. And it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Portland.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition.
Peak.
Trailblazers leading by 3. Pass to Klingon. Trailblazers moving the ball around. To the inside. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Williams, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Simons. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Offensive rebound. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Simons has got 21 in the game.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Clark hits to Wiggins. Back to MP. Pass to Caruso. MP with a screen on Grant. Takes a 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now, here's Simons. Back to Henderson. Williams with the ball. Defended by Caruso. Williams' shot is off.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Henderson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Henderson. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander. Simons, the pass to Grant. From outside the arc. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. MP kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Simons, the pass to Williams. Rebound by Williams.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to MP. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 6th assist on the night. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Thunder with some changes. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Wiggins. And Jalen Williams is subbed in for Alex Caruso. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Guys, over the break, Chauncey Billups had some advice for his team. Now, Coach told his guys, it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Williams finds Clark. Back to Williams. To take the lead. And the Thunder, another three.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Avdia. And again, unable to change momentum here. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Offline with the baseline jumper.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go. Back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
The shot by Sharp, nobody around, and he's good on the three ball.
After hitting only one from downtown in the first half, he's exploded with three since.
Clark a screen on Avdia. Williams dishes to Clark. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. MP kicks to Williams. Fires from deep. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. 17 points for Williams.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Simons, the pass to Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
We've heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Bombed up there for Clark. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Here's Simons. It's a 2-point differential. Pass to Sharp. Here's Kamara. He started by Williams. And the Trailblazers, another three. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And another one falls. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Pass to Kamara. And here's Avdia. Now Ayton. He's defended by Hartenstein. To the middle. Here's Simons. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Portland's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Here's Kamara. And that one is hammered home.
And you make it easy on Simons when you leave someone that wide open. He's always looking to make the extra pass.
MP passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches it. The Trailblazers pull it in. Kamare's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Simons. Second shot opportunity. And Sharp puts it in. And now it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
And this young guy is already imposing his will on the game. Sharp, someone you can count on in the moment.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Clark. Clark sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Clark. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Gilgeous-Alexander's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Simons against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Avdia. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
Avdia has added some strength to the frame, and he puts it to work right there.
Down low. MP sets the screen for Clark. Williams kicks to Clark. To the right side. Oklahoma City moving it around. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. .52 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Simons. For 3. That shot off the mark.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Here's Sharp. Portland again missing. And stolen by Sharp. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Turning into a sensation in a hurry. Get your tickets to see Simon.
When they foul intentionally, they're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. And they go to the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
MP trying to shoulder the weight here.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Ayton finds Sharp. Misses the 3. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Shooting for Oklahoma City.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Pass to Avdia. No good on the triple. The 3 from MP. No good there. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation
to close out a significant win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink. MP got the job done tonight, as usual.
MP's looking like a quarterback out there, running options, calling audibles, putting up points, dominating through orchestrating.
So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach, I feel pretty good.
So do we, which is why we think you're ready to run with the starters.
Coach, you playing with me? Oh my gosh, that's great. I've been looking forward to this opportunity.
Now, remember when I told you this is a big boy league, MP?
Mm-hmm.
When the coaches make a move like this, it puts us in the crosshairs. It puts Cliff in the crosshairs, too, because the buck stops with the general manager.
Well, like you said, it's a grown man's league, and if you can't handle that pressure, then you ain't gonna make it that far.
Glad we are understood.
Loud and clear, Coach.
It's time to prove you belong, MP. Good luck.
What's up, everybody? I see MP's made his way into the starting lineup. That's good for him, his team, the fans, everybody.